Cody Gakpo is a good footballer. He has played as striker for us, and he's got 6 goals and 1 assist in 6 games, which makes him the Premier League's top goal scorer. And in this save, if you don't remember, bought him in. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 21st episode of the FM23 West Brom Save with me, Raxel FM, where today we are second in the Premier League table. We are versing Manchester City and Arsenal to hopefully keep us in and around that top spot, and things are going very, very well. After finishing ninth, 8th place, I think 9th place last season, we have really bounced back with an incredible start to the year. I just was not expecting it at all. If you weren't expecting it either, please smash the like button on today's video, as well as subscribing to the Raxel FM YouTube channel so you don't miss more Football Manager content just like this. Can we please smash whatever like target you can give me today? And let's jump into what has happened since last time we saw each other. And I know there's going to be immediate shouts for transfers, but I just didn't make any. We sold Papella by getting him out on loan, and he's going to be joining the club. I think I don't know. It's just like that's it. That's all I did. That's all I did for transfers. But in terms of games, we've played a lot, and they've gone pretty well. A 2-0 win against Brighton with Gakpo scoring, and a 2-1 win against Liverpool. I mean, I was not expecting that, to say the least. Crystal Palace 2-0 win, won in the Carabao Cup, beat Southampton. But this Aston Villa game, the team that are currently top of the table, very, very close battle, but they did manage to scrape through with a win in the 87th minute to get the winner. We were 1 goal up at the halfway stage, but they did bring it back in the second half. So a disappointing way to crumble at the end there, but we did play really well to try and get a win there. And I think we will put up a decent fight against Manchester City and Arsenal with this incredible team at the moment. They're playing so well, really good football, and deservedly up in and around those top of the table spots. I also played my first 2 games as England boss. Weren't the easiest of 2 games. France, 2-3 loss. I mean, I made some tactical changes and we brought ourselves back into it, but it was a bit too little too late. But then we beat Switzerland 5-3, which is always good to see. So, I mean, you take the good with the bad, and currently there's a lot more good to talk about at West Brom than bad. But that's enough rambling from me. Let's find out how we actually do in this game. We are using a very strong team. I have not simulated to the date. So that's step number 1, and then we'll tell you which team we're going with and play the game. Okay, well now we're technically, 4th in the league, but if we win, we're going top if we get a higher goal difference than Aston Villa. So that is a huge win for us. But they would actually need to lose the game. I don't know what I'm on about. Okay, let's play the game. It is us, Man City. This is the team that we're going with. It is, in my opinion, our strongest 11. Mudryk is the only person that I really have an issue with. He just doesn't have output. 5 appearances, 1 assist last season. 30 appearances, 5 goals, 7 assists. And that's like right on the benchmark of what you want from your winger. And we do have decent players on the bench. Balikwisha can play there. Hall can play there. Even this man, I think, could be retrained to play out there. So he's on a tightrope there, but he is keeping his spot for today's game. We're jumping into it, and let's see if we can come away with a win. I'm gonna say this before I play the game. I have not touched the save for about a week and a half because I've been on holiday, and I just didn't. I don't record when I'm on holiday, obviously, so I didn't touch it. I haven't played any of it. So if Football Manager, stuff us over, it's because of that. And a lot of you will say, oh, he's trying to make excuses, but I swear, whenever you just go away from a save for a long time, Football Manager just like, nah, screw them. We're gonna make them lose. I think it's a thing. I think it's genuinely a thing. But we are home against Manchester City. Even if we do lose, I'm not sure how much of that can come down to Football Manager. But we do have the first highlight right here, and it is Emerson Royale. Almada finishes his dinner. Maybe me calling out Football Manager, they've heard it, and they've gone, no, yeah, we actually need to prove this guy wrong, because we do that, and let's not create a narrative that we do that. So they're letting us win right now, as Emerson Royale tries to go for a shot or something, but just bobbles into Almada coming off De Bruyne, and he just pokes it home in the perfect position. 1-0 after just 10 minutes. You got to take that. Currently sitting pretty. Top of the Premier League. Love to see it. It is our chance again. It's Anthony on the ball. Into Miranda. Almada plays it into Mudryk. Gakpo plays it into Gallagher. And we are looking decent right now. Of course, just as I say that, we lose the ball. But we are definitely looking decent. Knocking the ball around with a lot of confidence. Playing really well. And potentially creating some more opportunities in this game, but it is clearly theirs here as they put it in. Phil Foden, great clearance by our new centre back. I can't remember how to say his name. Agic, yeah, Agic. We'll go with that. Agic making a good clearance there, keeping us in this one, and making sure that we keep this lead. Haaland is in. Foden really should be finishing that. It's just off the woodwork, and that is again a bit of proof that this Man City team is quite good. 6 shots now, 0.83 XG. They're definitely going to be knocking on the door. We're struggling to find our feet and create some more opportunities. But we do have a free kick here, and these are real opportunities. It is Anthony nodding the ball into the back of the net, and we just keep being clinical at this point in time. It is a difficult side. It is a very decent performance by them so far, but we have had 2 really good chances, and we've taken both of them. Anthony scores multiple headers like that each season, and he's bagged another one in a crucial game against one of the best teams in the world, and it has meant that we're 2 goals to the good right now, which is not what I was expecting. You know, after not touching the save for ages, as I've said about 7 times now, I did not think we'd be leading this. And again, Gakpo has a chance to finish, can't quite do it, but I'm sure that man will get another highlight at some point, and I'm sure he will be pretty close to putting it in the back of the net. I'm not saying he is going to score, but he's a good player. He's in really good form. I'd love to see him put one in the back of the net, and we are still on the ball going into halftime, looking like the dominant of the 2 sides with more opportunities coming near the end of that first half. But the 2-0 scoreline is obviously what we care about the most. 51 minutes played, and the first highlight of the second half is looking like it could come their way as Laporte plays it into De Bruyne. They must have some seriously aging players at this point in time. Like, even Diaz must be in his 30s now. De Bruyne must be in his 30s. Grealish must be getting on a wee bit. So they're either really in their prime or just starting to dip. So we might be facing a slightly weaker Manchester City side. Of course, that Haaland man up top, I imagine, has only gotten better since the start of the save. But we're keeping him very quiet in today's game. But Gallagher's not helped us. He has not helped us there. And that is like I want to say like a second or third red card of the season. It's not ideal. We're going to play Ryder as the deep line playmaker, still on defence. And I might bring Almada off because I don't think he quite suits that. Mazzala, no, I'll bring Mudryk off actually. Play him out there. And now bring Mariba, and I want him as a box-to-box midfielder so that we still have some serious defensive cover. I might make another substitute while I'm here. Ragic apparently not playing that well. I don't know if I believe that. He has a clean sheet at the moment. You can't complain too much with that. Cody Gakpo. Ooh, it's tough. Who do I bring off? I don't remember all the players that I have is the issue. No, I do actually. I completely do now. Let's bring off Ragic. Bring on Omlay and see how he does for the last 40 minutes of this game. We've just got to get defensively solid now. Hold on to the ball. Hold on to possession. Hold on to the lead that we have and make sure that we get across the line. And that's currently what we're doing. With 62 minutes played, I'm fine with not seeing any more highlights for the rest of the game. And you know what? We might make some defensive changes in a moment just to make sure that that does happen. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. We're going to bring... Oh, no! I've injured Gakpo. Oh, that is not ideal. Okay, Wisher goes up top. I hope it's not out for a while. Royale was coming off for Scally. And we're also going to bring Timber on for Ryder. I think a slightly more defensive option. And then we can bring him back into a 5-back if we need to. So I think that's the best way to play this. A man down with serious rotation. Our star striker is made to be brought off. And we are just holding it on. We are keeping them quiet. And we have not seen a single highlight since the red card. I think we'll come away with the win. Even if they score now, we have a really good opportunity to hold on for just a couple more minutes. I would appreciate it if we didn't concede here. Madueke shooting it well wide of the post. It is Aston Villa scoring again, but we don't care. We're focused on our game. 2 minutes of additional time left to play, and that is game management at its finest. That is a performance at its finest, and that is a very good football team at its finest. West Brom 2, Manchester City 0. That is a result and a half. And now we go away from home against Arsenal, who of course in real life are playing incredibly well. I imagine the Save not quite so insane, but definitely a decent squad, and definitely on paper better than ours, to be honest. Although we do have some pretty good diamonds in the rough there. Of course, we're going to simulate this Cambridge game off camera, rotate the squad massively for that. Hopefully we do move on to the next round, because that'd just be embarrassing if we don't, and we will be right back to verse Arsenal and potentially end this episode top of the table. I mean, results would need to go our way, but still, it is very possible. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't feel the need to check it after the game, but that Gakpo injury, it's not great. He's out for a good 5 to 3 weeks. So, we beat Cambridge, only just, but now we're versing Arsenal with Phillips up top, who is obviously a decent striker, not a bad player at all, but not quite a Gakpo. Still back the team, though. And also, we've had to rotate Gallagher out because of the suspension, so Mariba comes into the starting lineup. Timber honestly can't buy a start at this point in time. Maybe I should be starting him. No, I will. Actually, I feel like that's disrespectful. Move Ryder up into the box-to-box. He can play that position really well. Yeah, no, that's the play. Timber is getting his first start of the season, I believe, in the Prem. It is, yes, his first start of the season in the Prem. Let's give him a crack. Let's get it against Arsenal. And let's come away with another 3 points. As I said, it is possible for us to end this episode top of the table. It's unlikely, but it is possible. In fact, actually, it could be not possible if Aston Villa have already played their game and have already won it. I'm not 100% certain if that's happened. It has happened, I think. So, yeah, I don't think we ended this episode top of the table. But still, good performances is the key to winning football matches and winning leagues. And if a good performance comes here, that's all that we need. And right now, 6 shots to their 1. There's a bit of a dominant performance by the West Brom players. Balikwisha is running down this left-hand side, very used to playing out there as he plays there all the time for us. Edwards gets it, shoots it a bit wide of the target, but I like to see us getting opportunities early doors. They have Gabriel Jesus, Odegaard, I think it was Martinelli out on the left wing. Still some very good players in this Arsenal side, so I'm expecting a decent performance by them. But we seem to be the better of the two sides still, as Edward goes for another shot, and I think he probably needs to stop those shots now. Yeah, it is Martinelli. Which Diaz is this? I think it's Real Madrid. Yeah, it is. But he normally turns into a decent player at some points in an FM save. Drewsbury Hall, Polina. I think they've got a very stacked team. But I do think that on paper, probably similar squads. We do have some really decent players that I think would easily be making some starts in this Arsenal side. Now they've got a red card, and this is a serious opportunity for us to get a win here. They've had to bring on Cooper Miners. I'm pretty sure they're not playing with a striker now, because Gabriel Jesus, no left winger, is what they're playing with. An interesting way of putting it, but it gives us an opportunity. We were already dominant in the first half. Now they're 10 men, and we get the win. It's a header, it's gone wide of the target, but we're playing well so far. If we keep up the pressure, we keep up the momentum, keep up the 14 shots, there's no way we don't put one in the back of the net. Well, I hope there's no way we don't put one in the back of the net. Half an hour to go. Tactical changes are going to be made. Hall's going to come on. I would have started him if he wasn't so tired. Now he is going to make an appearance. Mariba is going to come on as well for Ryder, who isn't quite playing as well as I thought he could in that position. And that's... Oh, no, let's bring on Scally too. Emerson Royale's not playing that insanely well at right back. Mudrick's in though. Mudrick finishes it, and there's Ryder with the assist. He's about to come off. I'm still standing by that decision to bring him off. But I love that he's got an assist there. I love that Mudrick has got the goal too. I've completely ignored it because of the tactical changes taking place. Here it is. A perfect wee dink. Mudrick takes a touch. He doesn't even take a touch. He just finishes it first time, bottom corner. And that will do wonders for that man's confidence. Still making the same changes. But gosh, that is a good goal. And that is a good way to put us up into second place to end the episode. We are a decent football club at the moment, boys and girls. 10 minutes to go. Timber's looking tired. He's done his job quite well in that CDM spot. So let's bring on a slightly injured Verratti. Hopefully that doesn't shake his performance. And let's bring off Miranda to bring on Malay to give us, again, some more defensive solidity for the last couple of minutes. That's all our substitutes made. We could see another goal after a tactical change, forced highlight. Can we see it? Is Moriba taking shots straight at Ramsdale, though? But at least getting those stats up, still putting the pressure on. I don't see those Arsenal numbers going up too much. And 26 shots for us. It's a dominant performance at the Emirates. You have to say these Arsenal fans will be fuming at the way their team has played. Fuming with the red card. But the West Brom fans that travelled have seen a brilliant performance, a comfortable win, even though it's only 1-0 on the scoreline, but potentially could see one last goal and it could actually come Arsenal's way. This would be shambolic. Martinelli, it's a great save by Lafont. He's been so out of the game all game, I imagine, because of only having one shot on target. But he steps up in the big moments, he knows what to do, and he makes a save to keep us in the lead. No! Oh, that's so against the run of play. That is absolutely against the run of play. To get them a goal, to make it 1-1, and to scrape away with a point. Absolutely fuming with that. You come away from home against Arsenal, of course you would take a draw. But the way it's played out is so unfortunate. Ah, that is gutting. Absolutely gutting. Oh well, you move on. You take the 4 points from the 2 games. I absolutely would have taken that before the game started. But you got to be holding on to that win, lads. Come on. It is 19 points from 8 games, 6 wins, 1 draw. A really good start to the season. And lots of games to simulate off camera. I will see you guys all the way, I reckon, around December with these sort of random niche-ish games so that we get some good simulation and I see how we're doing at that point in time. And then we'll jump into the January transfer window in the episode after that. So if you have enjoyed this one, smash the like button as well as subscribing to the Rex FM YouTube channel so you don't miss more Football Manager content coming your way. And I'll see you all